Alright, I'm making tamales and then I froze them so my family could try them when they visit me. And I start out with heating up some water, beef chuck, and half of my spice mixture. And I'm using Alton Brown's really old tamale recipe, but the store didn't have pork shoulder, so I thought this would do. And the beef chuck took forever to cook. I actually put the pot on low and then left the house for basically the whole day. And I saved the meat and the water in the fridge for the next day. And the corn husks also need hot water to soften for shaping later on. And you could soak for up to 2 hours, I think. The corn dough is corn flour or cornmeal, I think Alton uses, lard, baking powder, salt, and then cooking liquid. And people are very passionate about the type of corn to use, and every corn seems to be the wrong corn. And I just use this corn that's sort of the texture of wheat flour, but I think you could use anything you can find. And for the meat filling, I cook a good amount of onion and garlic. You can also add your favorite chilies in here, and I use way too much seasoning. I was actually short half a pound of meat. And the mixture was way saltier than I wanted, but actually the corn dough was slightly under seasoned, so it kind of worked out. Then it's time for assembly. I try not to make the tamales too big or too small, but my family does not like small tamales, so they can't be too small. I fold one way and then the other way, and I try to tuck the top as best I can. And I don't have butcher's twine, but that would have been very useful here to keep the tops and bottom in place. And I don't have a big pot to steam, so I use a rice cooker and the included plastic steamer like drain thing at the bottom. And I was limited for space, so I had to do 3 batches, but it turned out pretty well. And the dough was probably too dry in the end, but it's lard corn and highly seasoned meat, so it still tastes good. And I bagged the rest and put them in the freezer. And I would say that even though I didn't have all the ingredients or tools, this was a success. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and have a nice rest of your day.